I like this. It reminds me of like those tarot videos. So boom, Three of Wands. The Three of Wands came out. I don't know what that means, but it's the first card that came to my head. Now I gotta see what it means. Hold on. Is there even a such thing as Three of Wands? Or did I just pull that out of my ass? No, this is weird. I'll back up some. Hey, Vine. Actually, no. I'm gonna go with my first mind and I'm gonna do this. Hey y'all, welcome back to Library of Life. I'm Alexis, not Wizard Kelly. And today is Wednesday, so it's Journal With Me Wednesdays. If this is your first time here, I film these videos so you guys can have something to write about and someone to write with. So as you guys can see by the title, today's video is about addiction. As a precursor to doing this Journal With Me prompt, please go and watch the video that I have linked below. Is by Tara Brach. She is talking about deconditioning the hungry ghost and what addiction is. And how did this come up for me? So addiction came up because every year I practice Lent. You know, Easter has just passed and I am not Catholic, but every year I always do Lent. It's like, can I do this? This is a challenge and I want to do it. For some reason this year, right before Lent, I went to a meditation class and I forgot what the intention in the class was, but it just made me think of addiction. So after the class, I get in my car, I just type in addiction talk or whatever in YouTube and Tara Brach pops up and I'm like, okay, I'm familiar with her. I've meditated with her before. I said, okay, why not? Y'all, I'm listening to this video on my way home from meditation class and I'm like crying. Like I just cried and cried and cried and cried. And one of the main reasons was because I wasn't aware how many things that I was actually addicted to. And I think that sometimes when we hear the word addiction, we think of drugs, we think of alcohol, we think of, you know, all of these taboo things that have been written off as like horrible. But I think what a lot of people don't realize is through our mannerisms and through our mistakes and through our everyday life, we come across these things that we don't even know we're addicted to. And it wasn't until Tara Brach actually called them out and she said, hey, you can be addicted to self-sabotage, you can be addicted to not feeling confident, you could feel addicted to anything. It's not just drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, gambling, and all those things. Why can't addiction be, you know, more? So I said, okay, that's what I want to write about. Because when Easter hit, you know, you can start indulging again. And I didn't want to go back to those addictions. Some things were physical, some things, but a lot of things were emotional for me. I don't even feel right going back. Like, yeah, I forced myself to stop cold turkey, but like, it don't even feel right doing that. I am going to sit here and type it. And the reason why I am typing it is because I don't want it to be permanent in my journal. I really shouldn't be using Palo Santo because I'm sure it's like endangered or something, but it just smells so good. When I come back and I read this list 6 months from now, a year now, I just want to hit the delete button. But you guys have free will, so if you want to write it and burn it later, that's a good idea, you can. But I'm just going to type it today. That'll be a little ASMR, I guess, or whatever. Also, just realized that I never actually said the journal prompt. I like for y'all to just listen to me talk and then whatever moves you, you write about that. But if I had to pick a journal prompt, I would just say write about your addictions. Call them out. Who are they? Where did they come from? Or whatever you want. It's a free fall. Don't filter yourself because this is about you and this is for you. So there's no need to filter yourself, because filtering yourself is filtering the truth, right? So kapow. Does anybody remember that from That's So Raven? Okay, for real, let's get started. All right, y'all, so that was the journal prompt. I thought writing about that would be just like a tad bit sadder. Is that a word? Sadder? I thought it would be a bit more emotional, but calling out your addictions feels like, did y'all see that video? Let me do my research because I gotta get her name right. I'm not about to be on here. Secretary Fudge, first name either Marcia or Marcia, but I think it's Marcia. That video where she walked in and said good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's the same thing with calling out these addictions. It's like, hello, I see you. Hello, I see you. I can see you. And because, you know, you call them out, sometimes you'll feel a little better. Like I said in the last journal with me prompt where I was calling out my fears, it's kind of like when the teacher looks back and says, Jeremy, and Jeremy sits up straight, like, because he knows the teacher's not playing. And so if we don't ever call out our addictions, how will they know whether we're playing or not? How will they know if we're serious about putting a halt to it? How would they know? But anyway, let me put my face in it for the sayonara. Sayonara, arrivederci. I can't think of another way to say goodbye in another language. Yeah, no. But anyways, drop a line from your journal if you want to. Not pressuring you, because I know this video can be a bit of a trigger warning. I understand, but you guys can like this video, you can subscribe. I will see y'all in the next journal with me, and thank you for writing with me. Thank you for writing for yourself, more importantly. And I will see y'all on another Wednesday that's not today. Bye.